Hello, I'm Jacob of Paradox Multimedia here, and today we are playing Minecraft, but not just any Minecraft. Today we are playing in a world that I haven't touched since Minecraft 1.3.2. Yeah, and as you can see, the world generation hasn't been too kind to it. As you can see over here, it's just like a lot of areas just kind of jutting out. So this is a old world that I haven't touched in like 5 to 6 years. Because I haven't played this in such a long time, and I was surprised that I still had the file, I figured why not take a stroll down memory lane and check out all my old stuff here. So because this was from 1.3.2, acacia trees did not exist.
Bruh.
Just did not exist. So this was just some random dirt hut thing. I don't remember who built this, because sometimes I would play with my sister, like set this up as a LAN world, and I can't remember if this was one that I built or if this is one that she built, just a sort of house thing. Also, these cactuses, because these are cactuses. No. These are cactuses. And those didn't, you couldn't put those in flower pots back when this was a thing. I think this was done because flower pots, I believe, are 1.4, 1.5. So maybe it wasn't quite as long ago. This, I believe it was either roses before they changed them, or dandelions, which I believe were removed from the game. This is just a sort of underground house thing, secret cave or whatever. So this is an oddity. So this is supposed to be like a desk or laptop and stuff, right? It was supposed to have a painting to simulate the screen. It's backwards. That's weird. Like I said, I can't remember if my sister built this one or not, or if I did, and if I did, I don't know why I thought that was the best I could do. Here's a village, which I called TMMville. The reason I called it TMMville is because the seed that was used for this actually came from a Minecraft video I watched a long time ago. I'll have to see if I can find it and link it. But the seed for this world was just capital T, capital M, capital M. I guess it stood for like too much Minecraft or something. But that kind of is the reason why. I don't really know why I connected these two buildings. There's just another door here. Wheat looks very different from how it was when I last played this. As you can see, this is a village I had sort of raided, and there are no villagers, probably due to the fact that villages don't look like this anymore. Or I don't believe they look like this anymore. I haven't really found any villages since I started playing the newer versions, especially 1.13, 1.14. But when it gave them like little address plaques, signs, whatever, I didn't put one on this one, which is weird. I thought I put one on all of the buildings. Oh well. But you can see there's a bunch of stuff out there that I built. Let's check out this one first. That big weird cave looking thing was supposed to be a sort of warehouse thing, because this is a store. And I know, like, best store you've ever seen, right? But this was supposed to be like a warehouse with one of those like, you know, the doors with a motor that would like come down and go up. Closest I can think to call it is a garage door, but I know they have them on things besides garages. I couldn't figure out the redstone for it. But this is a store I had made just for fun. The reason there's stairs and coal ore here is because I used to use a texture pack called Simplecraft, I think it was, and it made, as the name sounds, it made everything look really simplistic, and that included the ores, which coal ore had a sort of, actually I think all the ores had a sort of like checker pattern to them, a checkerboard pattern, and so I thought, oh hey, this could be like game tables or whatever. Did I ever put anything in these ones? No, I never finished this. So, the entire point of this was basically just be a store where you could find a bunch of stuff, but I didn't fill half these things. These are supposed to be like kind of vending machine things, because at the time I didn't understand redstone very well, so I didn't realize you could like throw something in and have it spit something out at you. But that was with, I believe that's more done with hoppers. That was 1.5, so I wouldn't have been able to do that when I was working on this. So, neat little bit of nostalgia with this is when I originally did this, as you can see it says door, iron door, trapdoor. That's because back in 1.3 they didn't have the different kinds of wood, or at least when you made something out of wood, it was just wood. There wasn't oak, there wasn't jungle, there wasn't spruce or whatever. It was just wood. So instead of oak door, it was just a wooden door, or door, and then trap door was just a trap door, and then you had an iron door. Now this one was interesting, because this had milk, water, and lava buckets in it, and because droppers weren't a thing, if you put something in a bucket, so like water or lava in a dispenser, which is what these are, it would just pour out whatever was in it. So in order to get the actual bucket item, you had to place a block there, and that would make it so it couldn't pour out the contents. Not that it could do that with milk, because that'd be weird. Just like a corner in this mountain. These are a couple of other houses I had made. This one was apparently my second house. I don't remember what my first house was. We'll look down there in a second. Just a two-story thing with 3 doors for some reason, and another portal on top. What was down here was I tried to set up a rail system between several different places. Why are the doors so weird like that? I gotta fix this. There we go. Much better. Okay. Minecraft lagging or something. So, there's just a bunch of stuff in here. Not entirely sure why I had all of that. So, in case you're wondering, I did have this as a survival world originally. I don't think I mentioned that before, but then I kind of got bored of playing survival and just went into creative. Just a little room with a couple of enchanting tables and a brewing stand. Was there anything in the brewing stand? Just a glass bottle? Okay. Just a weird place with a bed on top. Column of cobblestone because you can't place glass. You can't place ladders on glass. Actually, can you? I remember you couldn't before, but I think you still can't do it. Oh, you can now. You used to not be able to. I don't really remember what happened to this place. I remember there being, I'm not sure what 11 blocks means, but okay. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh. So it just meant that there was emerald there. I'm not sure why I had marked that. There's a sheep in the tree. So now let's go over to where all of this stuff is. We'll get over there in a bit. 2 fortresses. Or tresses, something like that. To JJ Cert and TMMville. Okay. This is fortresses. It's supposed to be, as the name sounds, a fortress. One of y'all drinking a potion? Someone's drinking a potion, or making a potion, or something. This was supposed to be, like, I don't know, the master suite or something of the fortress. And that led up here to another, I guess, not master suite? I don't remember exactly what the point of this was. Oh. Okay. So there's this ladder. I placed ladders all around it. It's very noisy in here. I'm done with the ladder. So this is supposed to be like, for some reason I thought of apartments in here. So like you've got, well, not necessarily apartments, but like an apartment style thing with different addresses again. Like there's the magic room. This is just a room with nothing in it. I don't know why. Crafting room. Room with crafting tables. I don't know what you expected. This was the blacksmith shop with a bunch of different ores in it. All of these guys look the same because old villagers. Where else was there? There was up here. This is like the one place I had actually furnished to be like a place to live for some reason. 2 places that I did like that for some reason. And I separated it into like 3 different sort of apartment things for some reason. I don't know, this place is weird. I had weird ideas as a kid. Alright, let's get out of here. Oh, one more thing. This right there, I'll show you. Right here, this is supposed to be something of a attempt at an elevator. I was trying to go by a tutorial and it didn't really work. Because I wanted an elevator to get up here instead of just that big ladder thing. This, I think, was me trying... Okay. This, I believe, was me trying to figure out how to build this, maybe? Or, like, how to do a circle. Maybe something up there. This was an attempt at, like, a redstone house thing, which didn't really work. I was trying to figure out how to, like, set up a bed that would, like, come up out of the floor. Now these have to do with the store over there. I was trying to figure out how to do the vending machine things. My first VM or vending machine. I wonder, does this still work? It might have, but there's nothing in it. As you can see, I went from this thing to this thing and this thing. This before finally deciding on this. Had I been doing this in 1.5, I could have simplified this to simply just either a dropper on top of a block with a button, or maybe even, hold on, yeah, I could have just done something like that, like something very simple like that, but I didn't have any of that. I don't even know why I have string. I could have just done that had it been a thing, but it wasn't. This was, I think, something to do with trying to get like a sand ladder, or like sand that would come up with the ladders on it to go up there. So as you can guess, at some point I did want to learn about how to do redstone, but just had no idea where to start. I tried to use a bunch of tutorials, which helps sometimes, but not always. This is Nin Tenth Dias, or Deus, aka Loco Partialis Pluvia. I don't know what that means. But Nin Tenth Dias, hold on, let me change the time again. But Nin Tenth Dias was basically me deciding I wanted to take about 6 hours in Minecraft, which is like 19 Minecraft days, and build this castle thing. I literally like kept track of the Minecraft days while I was building this. I cannot believe it took me 6 hours to build this. Like, I don't even think this would take 6 hours now for anyone with any kind of experience with Minecraft. But this is a little bit more, well, it's a lot more open than Fortresses was. It was like a magic shop thing, apothecary. This, I thought you could just throw stuff out at the time and it would stay there and not despawn. I was wrong. Here's a modern villager. I wonder why all the ones in Fortresses didn't change. Just a bunch of livestock. This was a DIY storage unit kind of thing. A lounge was just a bunch of chairs because I didn't know what people did in lounges. I thought they just sat. This is a diner. Like a TV and stuff. Different kind of TV than I've done in other structures. I believe this is before I had seen about that. There's a zombie around here, I guess. I don't see it. This is a bank. Oh, yeah. Get to the second floor on the side. I forgot about that. But the reason I used ender chests is because, like, only one person would be able to access the ender chest, so obviously you wouldn't have to worry about somebody else stealing your stuff from the bank. NTD in. It's like kind of simple. And beds stacked on top of each other. These are the worst bunk beds ever. I think that's it. There's just this that I decided to make an empty lot because I couldn't think of what to build there. And then this, the King JJ Suite. So the reason for the JJ thing stems back to way before I started playing Minecraft. My brother and I had this account on some Pokemon website, and the username we used was JJZ23. Why JJZ23? I don't know. It was something my brother made up, and I convinced him to share the account with me. So that's what the whole JJ thing was. And I don't know. There's this little place down here. This is just a weird, like, summer house kind of thing. Had a pool. Had a, like, secret entrance in or whatever. Or not even secret entrance. This is just supposed to be. You'd pull that, and it would pull the piston down, but for some reason, it's not doing that. Redstone used to work a lot differently. There was this... oh, right. This went out here. JJ's Summer Delight. I was great with names. Nothing really inside, and then out here, yeah, that's some top tier decorating. And here there's a bathroom. I don't know why I put a bathroom on top of the house. That'd be some weird plumbing. And a couple more things over here before we get to that stuff. Always know what to play Minecraft. So, this is an attempt at like a swimming pool thing, but obviously that didn't work. Just a bunch of lava that I poured water onto. This was from me trying to fight the Wither boss back when I first played 1.14, because I found out that was a thing and thought, hey, that'd be cool to do. Also, I looked up and found that bedrock was the only thing that the Wither couldn't break, so I'm like, okay, let's just build a box of it. As you can see, there was some damage that leaked out. Now this was just a statue guy that I made. Just this kind of like blue guy, warrior, whatever, like a centurion style helmet, shield with a random symbol on it, sword with a swastika hand guard because of bleach, I believe it was, with like Ichigo's Zanpakuto. I believe the Bankai form originally had like the sort of hand guard like that. So let's give myself another bit of swiftness. Now this big fella, I don't know why I made him. Oh wait, now I do. I forgot. So, anybody watching this, have you ever been to Santa's Village? If you haven't, it's this place in New Hampshire. It's like a sort of theme park. You can see out of the belt. It's a sort of theme park that's like Christmas themed, hence the name Santa's Village. And outside, like right at the gate, they have this big like nutcracker thing. They can climb inside. It's for kids, obviously. And there's like a slide going down into this drum that he's got. This is kind of what came from memories of that. Just pop out his noggin. Well, that was useless. I put a face on the front and back of him because I believe I originally planned to have like these weird kind of Lego hands and feet like duplicated onto the other side, so like he was reversible. I guess I just got lazy and decided not to do it. This, I think I was trying to do some kind of like Arctic thing or something in the desert, because I don't know. Etch-a-sketch thing, just to like make it look like, hey, I drew this. An old item duplication thing, I believe. When I tried to use it though, it had been fixed, so I kind of got to it late. I don't remember if this was a part of it or not. I don't remember if that was supposed to be part of it. Nether house, because I thought netherrack was cool for a period of time. This is like an unfinished sort of basement thing. Another sort of style of TV. This thing, I just, for some reason, thought was cool. I didn't build it for any other reason than that. This was part of a giant old creeper I wanted to build until I realized creepers aren't just one tint of green, and kind of decided not to complete it. There's some more weird world generation over there. Pretty much it for everything over here. I don't believe there was anything else. Now the last part of the sort of, I guess, world tour. So this was an island, a very unrealistic looking island made of obsidian called Obsidiland, with a lighthouse that was shaped like a camping lantern. I know, totally original. And completely unfurnished. And asymmetrical. I really don't know why I built it that way. Just a little place to, like, sit out of the sun, I guess. A well, and a volcano. I wanted to try and figure out a way to use pistons or whatever to, like, push lava out, but I could never figure it out. Let's go down here. This I had added as a way to get back up on the island, as well as to just be a place where I could breathe. Okay, for some reason that didn't complete. There's a door under here. Where did this go to? Oh, into here. Which doesn't have an opening. Well, it's an opening, obviously, but it doesn't have a trapdoor. But that would lead down into here, which I thought was cleverly hidden. And this was breathable air in here. This was Seafort number 1 Lalu, because it was made of lapis. This goes out into the extremely unnecessary sort of moat, which I decided to make, like, very poorly. Sounds very strange out there. There's a jukebox, sort of lounging, like, dining room, I guess. Come on. This is the bedroom, the TV, and another room. It's like an office, again with a backwards painting. And this just out the top. As you can see, I really like castle tower sort of looking things at the time. Now let's go down in here. There's some interesting stuff in here. First off, an underground bathroom with an unfinished shower and another tub thing. This goes up into another sort of like small lapis room with a couple of beds. I think this is supposed to be like a safe house sort of thing, and that's why it was just like separate. And along this underground pathing, probably the same thing with the bathroom. I don't know. A safe bathroom. And this was another thing. What was this? Oh, this is supposed to be like an underwater house thing, I guess. I don't think I ever finished this. So that was just like an unfinished house thing. I thought the lapis would blend in with the water, but it doesn't. Yeah, this world generation is just so weird. And I believe one last thing I have, with this over here, is the last thing I want to show you guys. This very seemingly, this kind of awkward random hill here. And this trapdoor that is conveniently placed right by it. Nope, not there. This. Which takes you into this not-so-secret passage. And into here. Now, there's nothing in these, but I did have it set up as like a sort of always that perfect ambience Minecraft. But I did have it set up as a sort of security system, because at the time I thought it would be hard to at the time I thought it would be hard to jump over these, but it isn't. And this is just where all the redstone connected for it. Don't know why there's a hole there. This would just lead up into here for some reason. I don't know why. But going down in here, this is like a TV room or whatever. This had a painting, I remember, but the paintings disappeared for some reason. So it was like one of those. Let me find it so I can show you. So it was kind of like this, different painting, but then you would go through it, and voila, secret painting door. This is another office with a backwards painting, just some random junk in here. Armor. One suit for almost every day. Very disorganized crafting room. And a bathroom with a tub. A chair beside the tub for some reason. Toilet, shower, sink, and a hot tub. I didn't know how to make bubbles. As you can see, this is probably the least aesthetically pleasing thing, because this is just all gold and diamond in there, and then just gold in here. I thought it looked cool. I know better now. So yeah, that is everything in this world. I hope you guys enjoyed my tour of my old Minecraft world where I built a bunch of stuff. But let me know if you enjoyed this, and if you guys want, I can see if I have any other old worlds that would be fun to explore again. And if you guys want to see me play this in survival, like with the same seed and whatever, let me know, because I think it'd be really cool to revisit this and show you guys how I played it originally. Also, leave a like on the video if you enjoyed it. Comment down below any other things you'd like to see me do in Minecraft, whether world tours, different kind of like adventure puzzle maps or whatever, ideas for series. That'd be kind of cool. And since you're here, how about subscribing to the channel to help it grow? I'm trying to reach 100 subscribers by the end of the year. And if you do subscribe or are already subscribed, make sure you've clicked the notification bell so you can keep up to date with all my content as it comes out. That being said, I hope you have a great day, night, wherever you see this, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.